Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today I'm playing along with several friends for the Iron Crafters YouTube Hop. And this month we were given the challenge of using chipboard. So I'm going to bring in some chipboard from my stash. I'm going to be using the Pink Fresh Studio Fresh Start collection. Now I have 6 photos and I also have a sketch. The sketch that I have here is from the Crafty Maven Getaway. So recently I participated in an online crop of theirs. First, let me show you the products I have. So here's the chipboard, and this Pink Fresh Studio Fresh Start collection came with a ton of chipboard, and it's just a gorgeous collection. And I've got quite a bit of it left. I've made, I think, 4 or 5 layouts, and I still have a lot left. These photos are so fun. These are behind the scenes photos. My daughter is a rep for a photographer. She's a senior rep. And so she gets like all these different photo shoots. And so these were from a recent photo shoot. So here's the sketch that I have here. Like I said, it's from the Crafty Maven Getaway. It doesn't say who created it, but they had several challenges. And instead of using the square here, I'm going to use a circle. And I was really inspired by the pink background color. And so I wanted to use that. But instead of a square, I thought I would use this circle because I had this giant color wheel that was in the Pink Fresh Studio Fresh Start collection. And I love the paper, so I thought, why not use it? So I'm just substituting the circle here for the square that was in the sketch. Now, while I'm creating, I do want to say that I have never participated in an online crop event like this, and it was so fun. So like every hour, or maybe it was every half hour, they would post like either a video or like a question, but it was so organized. They had a checklist, so I could write down what the challenge was and then mark it off if I participated in it. And I just thought that was so fun. And it was a Saturday when, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, I didn't have a lot going on. And so I, was at home and I'd do some things and then I'd go scrapbook for a little while and I'd look for the next challenge. I'm like, oh, this one looks interesting. So this one immediately grabbed my attention. And so I knew I wanted to create with this. I don't know a whole lot about the Crafty Maven Getaway. They do have a Facebook community group, and I know they sell some mixed media products. Well, I love mixed media, so this was right up my alley. Although I'm not doing a lot of mixed media on this layout, I'm only going to end up doing some splatters, but that's okay, right? I still was able to participate and have fun. All right, so I went ahead and glued my photos down to a piece of white cardstock here, so it looks like a film strip. And then I added a little bit of fun foam to the back. Now the fun foam it had adhesive on the back. I just got that at Walmart, and so that's an easy, cheap, inexpensive way to add foam to your projects. And so I've arranged them just like in the sketch shows, but before I glue those down, I'm going to add some splatter here. So this is my scrapbook.com. Oh, I think they call it a luster brush, and this is the white, and this is amazing. So I usually tap it, but I've seen other creators just kind of flick it on here like this, like squeeze the pen and shake it. I'll be honest, I got paint all over. You can see it on my mat there and some on my desk even, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and I love the way it turned out. So this luster brush, it's more like a paint because it sits on top, and it kind of, when it dries, it has like a textured finish. And so I thought that was so fun to put on there. So I love that. Now that funny strip across the center, I was trying to recreate that strip that was in the sketch, but my pattern paper, I was working with scraps and it didn't go all the way across. So I just kind of cut it there where it wouldn't show. So now I'm ready to go ahead and glue down my photos. Now, I do want to mention that I am working on a Glassboard Studio glass mat, and I will add, it's magnetic, and so it's great for mixed media, and it's also great just for any type of scrapbooking. When you're gluing something down, you can set these little pawns on there, and they're magnetic, and it just holds your items in place. So here we go. Now I am bringing in the items from the Iron Crafters Challenge. Now I want to talk about that group. So this sketch, or this hop, is hosted by Tara O'Rourke over in the Paper Snob community Facebook group. And she has lots of different YouTube hops that you can participate in. But if you don't have a YouTube channel, she also lets you participate if you have an Instagram. And so like the Instagram group has like a little hop, and then the YouTube people have a hop. So it's a great way to participate with other crafters and get using your products, right? So I might not have made this layout today had I not been challenged to use Chipboard. But remembering I had all these chipboard pieces from this collection, it was a great way for me to dig into my stash to pull those out. So I will leave a link down below in the description box to all those that are playing along. There is a playlist, and so you can just hop through and see what everyone else has created using Chipboard. Okay, so I am going to continue here pulling in more chipboard. So these little pieces, those little like clips, I love these little binder clips, and I don't seem to use them, and so that's why I still had them left. And so I thought, even though in the sketch there wasn't necessarily something right above the photos, there were like these arrows pointing to it, and so to me, this is my interpretation of those little arrows. So I was able to do that. And I do want to mention too that the Crafty Maven Getaway has these challenges open. You can find them in their Facebook group, and I believe you can participate all the way through the end of August, and I think there might be some prizes. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link to their Facebook group. I'll try and remember to link it down below in the description box as well. Okay, so now I'm going to continue embellishing this page, and this is not chipboard. This little piece is more like the paper die cut ephemera, but I'm going to add this camera because after all, I'm taking photos of a photographer taking photos. And I do have to tell you guys, I just got back her senior photos. I didn't have them at the time of this filming, but oh my gosh, I got them back. I think we got like 200 of them. They are so amazing. I love them. Of course, I'm not allowed to share them yet. My daughter says I have to wait until she posts them. So once I get the all clear, I will definitely start creating with them because I love every single one of them. Now, I did go ahead and print them out, and I bought some 12 by 12 photos frames on Amazon, and I printed out my photos in 8 by 8. I had them printed at CVS Pharmacy. And they went ahead and I got them printed and matted in those frames. So they have like a little mat around the edges. And I hung 6 frames on the wall. So I'm pretty proud of myself for getting the photos and then immediately printing them. Because how many times do you have professional photos taken and you receive the link to download them, and all you get is you download them and then you never print them and put them on the wall? I mean, that's me. Maybe you guys are better than that, but I seem to just let them sit on my computer or let them sit on my phone. And so it was so exciting to print them. I did print some extras to mail to some friends and family. And so I will be working on getting those in the mail because I do have them printed. All right, so I'm adding more chipboard. So the title, The Good Life, is chipboard. And then this little, let's see, I haven't added it yet, but I'm going to add a cute little circle. So in the Fresh Start collection, there were a whole bunch of these like little circles. Oh, here we go. I'm adding it now. So here is a chipboard camera, and I thought that was cute. And then I've got this Happy Days, and it's chipboard, and I'm going to add it right over here to the side of this camera. And so that was another way for me to just get more chipboard on the layout. And then I only had a few florals left from this collection. I love the Pink Fresh Studio florals because they don't have that white border. They're just like realistic looking. And so I only had a couple left, and I'm going to use, I think, every single one that I had left. Now here is where I am adding, I think there was like a little something on the sketch, and so I'm trying to recreate that here. I thought maybe a flower, and then I just got too busy up here. So I'm going to take those off and just end up adding leaves in a moment. And I think the leaves was just what it needed. And I'm going to go ahead and build up this floral cluster here to just make this a little bit larger. And so, yeah, I think that flower looks really good there. I'm gonna add a little foam to the back of it because it wasn't, like I said, these weren't chipboard, the flowers, but it's all I had left and I'm using every single one of them. So I'm really liking the way this layout looks, and I don't think I need journaling because the photos really tell the story. It's photos of a photo being taken. I might add something before I put it in my album. So I'm almost finished. I do have a few more finishing touches that I want to add to the layout. And so let's see here. Let me go ahead and add these flowers. Again, don't forget to check out the Crafty Maven Getaway, the Iron Crafters YouTube link to all the videos, the Paper Snob Community Facebook group, and then I'll of course have links down below as well. And I always appreciate when you either shop my links or mention my name for a referral, as I do receive a small commission at no extra charge to you, and that helps me out here on YouTube. If I didn't mention the Glassboard Studio mat, I have a coupon for that. If you ever want a Glassboard mat or any of the accessories, you can use my coupon code Melissa, MELISSA, and you'll save 15%. And so if you do any type of mixed media, it's great. But just like I said, also as well, just for having the magnetic portion of it. So it's great for when you do any stenciling, like you can hold your stencil down. And I like it just when I glue things down just to hold it on place. Okay, I'm going to add a few little gems to my layout. So I've got some enamel dots here, and I picked this more corally pinky color. I'm not sure what that color is. I guess that's not a very good description, but this color right here, and I'm going to add 2 to each of my clusters. So 2 to the bottom left, 2 to the upper section here, and then 2 to the far right. And then I'm going to take a step back and look at my layout and see if there's anything else that I think I might want to add to the page. And I decide, yes, it needs more, right? More and more and more. And so I will go ahead and let me go ahead and get this gem on first, and then I'll pull in the next item that I want to add here. So I went looking through the ephemera, and I found these cute little hearts, and I love these photos, and I love this day. And then I really want to use this like Polaroid frame type thing, and I actually found one because I thought that one was too big, the die cut one, but I found one that's chipboard, and I love it so much. At first I tried to put it up here, and I'm like, no, that's not where I want it, and I end up adding it over here below the title, and I think it is perfect. So I absolutely love the way this turned out. So if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And here is the sketch again, just to kind of show you. This was again the Crafty Maven Getaway sketch. And so this is my final layout. This is it. I'm not going to add anything else. I love the way this turned out. If you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well over at Cards by Melissa Minor. If you have any questions, drop them below. I always love reading all of your sweet comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!